The missiles, they do nothing. Okay. Can you hear me now? Okay, sounds better. Alright, good. Okay. Sorry about that, I had to go and fix some stuff. Yes, the stream is back up now. I had to completely reset it, but we have returned. Let's hop back into battle. Oh shit, it's getting stupid. Nice. We got it. Oh no! Damn it, as soon as I spawn, I get artillery strike. And back, voice back. Yes, I had to reset the stream for some reason. I don't know why, but the voice was cutting out. It's all good, baby. It's all good. Alright, let's call down an artillery strike right here. We gotta call down that artillery strike, boys, with our Dwagu. Got him. We were exchanging fire there for a little bit, but we got him, boys. Damn it! That is bullshit. Look at how fucking far away he was, and he was still able to fly up and slash me without me being able to get out of that stun. What a load of shit. I'm gonna call my congressman right now and tell them about this. Say, excuse me, Greg Abbott, you need to fucking fix this shit. Or else I'm gonna... Oh my god. My cell phone's so loud! God of War 4, The Division 2, what else? Kingdom Hearts 3 and Sniper Elite 4. I got all those. I got them all, baby. Thank God. Oh, time out. Well, we lost again. What did I go, like 2 and 3? Yeah, 2 and 5. Fuck, I suck. That's fucking awful. That was horrible. I had popcorn for lunch, and boy, am I gassy. Actually, let's go over to the hangar real quick and check on our suits. Check on the suits, boss. Running over to the hangar, gonna check on my mobile suit. Nice, we're done with the Gigan. What about my heavy arm Zaku 2? Gonna need one more upgrade and then we'll be done with that boy. That sweet boy will be done in one more. Alright, what are we gonna upgrade next? Let me see. Ooh, something easy to upgrade. 1,580. Zaku Mine Layer would be good. Gunner Gundam will be done in a day and 2 hours, so we'll just leave them. Okay, good to know, good to know. Okay, let's head back into battle. Let's see, Kingdom Hearts 3, when you enter the Pirates of the Caribbean, the graphics are so amazing, it's so real. It's real, boss. It's so real, I cry stinky tears of joy. Alright, let's see. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Okay, I guess I'll pop a booster. Jiwago isn't very fucking good in my opinion, but whatever. Here we go! The new GM or Gundam, the 2 Vulcan cannon miniguns. Yeah, it's actually it's the RX-79. It's like the predecessor to the Gundam, but they're technically not Gundams. But they are. It's weird. It's hard to explain. Or actually, did I say RGM-79? No, they're RX-79s. I believe that's the model number. So they're one up from the RX-78. Oh, teammate, fuck. That number 1 blocked me from backing up. Asshole. Oh, I ran, but I still got hurt. The Squidward bot. Yeah, Squidward. Yeah, Squidward. Mr. Krabs, I've got A! Whoa there, Mr. Squidward. Don't need to be knowing that. Art thou feeling it down, Mr. Krabs? Damn it. I couldn't bail out and now I'm fucking dead. Ooh, made it. I didn't think I was going to be able to get back to home base. I will be up in about one more blowtorch canister. Double teaming me! Fuck! I spent all that time repairing my suit and they just fucking ganked me. Son of a bitch. They ganked me, Joseph. They ganked me! Ooh! Abagi! Let's see. Actually, we're gonna drop it B. And we're gonna hold the position down a little bit better. Prime Artillery Strike? How the fuck did that hit me? Are you kidding me with this shit? Wow, that pisses me off. That really pisses me off. I'm so upset right now. I just want to cry like a baby. Baby. I'm so mad I'm gonna shit my underwear. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Wow! A buggy! And we lose again. Oh well, at least we got all of our coins. How did he touch you? I know, right? What a crock of shit. Yo, shiteru baseru is a crock of shiteru. Yari yari wa benjo wa doko desu ka? Let's do another one. I'm so hungover. Especially since I have a booster left before 3. 3 o'clock, the game resets, and we better make sure we used up all of our coins and the sploins. Okay, what's taking so long to get me into a match? I'll give it some more time. There we go. There we go. Oku-sama. That's a great fucking manga. Oh, come on, bitch is a big fat bitch. She's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. Yeah, was a bitch. Yeah, was she's a bitch. You all the boys and girls. Da, 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 da. Nice. E-Freak Custom. E-Freak Custom. Oh shit, he popped his booster, I wasn't even paying attention. Oh well, that's how it fucking goes. So were you able to watch the new Warframe trailer? I saw a recent one, I don't know if it's the newest though. If it is, that's fine. Alright, here we go.
中継地点の制圧確認。中継地点は敵に確保されました。味方機が撃破されました。
Oh shit, they finally noticed me. Can't see, Captain. I gotta go repair. My attack goes down when my head's fucked. Let's go back to base and get me all repaired up, and then we'll get back into our artillery support position. Alright, we'll be up in about a blowtorch canister. Just hang in there, sweet child. We'll get back into the action. Wow, exactly one blowtorch canister. Lucky me. Alright, let's get back into the action. I gotta retreat. I'm about to die. Wait, what? What? Well, my suit self-destructed with the guy inside still, so that's how it goes. Damn it. Well, that's how it goes. It's that match. Oh, we won? What the? I thought we were losing him. Okay, somehow. We must have gotten a kill at the last second. Well, how did I do? I went 3-1. Not bad. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the guy stole my mobile suit at the end there. I would have had a perfect game if not. Oh, well. Oh, got a crate, and it's a bronze. Ooh, anti-melee. Well, I already have it, but gave me points anyway, or gave me tickets, excuse me. It's gonna kick me out to the main menu, I'm guessing. Okay. Do 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 do. What were my missions? It was sorry to battle 3 times, 5,000 damage, and beat a rival. Alright, we should be able to do that. Shouldn't be too difficult. too difficult.
出撃手続きします。出撃手配を行います。それではお気をつけて。
Message Sev real quick.
出撃準備を開始してください。
Do 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 do.
参加者が揃いました。チームが確定しました。最終準備を行ってください。
I don't really want to take the Juagu out on this mission. Nothing against it though, it's just I'd rather take out something with a little bit more reach, so I'm going to take out the gun tank.
出撃準備を開始。それでは戦場へ移動します。
Oh, Sev just messaged me. He's closing at work, so he's not going to be on anytime soon. I like the new GM look with the machine suit. Oh yeah, then the G-line. Yeah, it looks pretty freaking cool, doesn't it? Do
作戦スタートです。中継地点の制圧確認。中継地点が敵に確保されました。中継地点が敵に確保されました。攻撃支援が実施されます。危険エリアから離脱してください。
はい。
後方部隊から支援砲撃が来ます。攻撃終了です。支援攻撃の効果あり。一気に攻めましょう。そのモビルスーツもう持ちません。脱出してください。
Ah, he got me. He got me.
味方機が撃破されました。再出撃の場所と方法を選択してください。
Alright, let's see. Let's spawn right here. Right on,
出撃お願いします。
here, baby.
後方部隊からの支援砲撃が来ます。
Alright, let's see. Let's spawn right here. Right on, here, baby.
後方部隊からの支援砲撃が来ます。
Alright, let's see. Let's spawn right here. Right on, here, baby.
後方部隊からの支援砲撃が来ます。 継地点を敵に確保されました。
Damn it. God, that ground gun is kicking me off. Team, fucking kill him. I should probably repair, but oh, never mind. Match is over. Ha ha ha! Yes, yes. Let's see. Hey, what's up, LOL? What's up, my dude? Nothing much. Just playing some Gundam Battle Operation. We streamed Cryptarch for like an hour and a half, and then now we're streaming We've been streaming Gundam Battle Operation for about an hour. So yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Why am I so quiet? Because I was concentrating on fighting, my sweet. My sweet! Nice. Good job me. I can't wait to watch more Gintama today, my dude. Gintama. I haven't watched it in a while. I need to go back and rewatch it. Do. Goose, don't do it, Goose. I'm sorry, Maverick, I gotta touch myself. Ooh! Goose, no! Let's see, I made it to episodes where Kagura gets angry for real. For real? She gets angry for real, boss. Boss, don't do it, boss. Don't get angry. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't watched any anime recently. Oh, I need to check my Gmail account. See if I have any work. I have any responses to any of my resumes I sent out. So I know I talk about it not a lot, but I talk about it, my job occasionally. I work in a logistics department. What that means is we're in charge of like data and getting all of the items out and shipped out to the customers within the time frame we're given every day. So I've been doing it for about 3 years now, and I moved up the company to where I'm like in middle management, and I'm in middle management, and I'm like a manager, and I have my crew of guys under me, and I pretty much do what I want. Like I've gone to the point where I do have a boss above me, but they kind of let me do what I want. Like when I'm outside, when I'm out on the floor or in the yard with my crew, I kind of have like free reign. I can do whatever I want. But I mean, I have to get the job done, but I don't have a boss hovering over me telling me what to do. It's just like I'm out. I'm making sure that the dispatch is getting done properly. I'm making sure the drivers are getting routed. All that good shit. But the thing is, I've kind of hit this point where they're promoting people around me, but like not my department. It's weird. Like other people in other departments are getting promoted like really fast. Like there's this girl, she's only been with the company for like half a year. She was only a middle like manager for like a month, and then they promoted her up to like up to a like operations manager. And I'm kind of like, and me and some of my other guys I know, they were like, we've been with the company way longer, and we've been asking for promotions and all this shit, and like for some reason she got promoted up, and she worked on the inside on one of the computers. And then another girl, same situation, same department, she got bumped all the way up to an operations manager too in like the same amount of time. So we're like, what the fuck is going on? And then another girl got bumped up and got promoted up to corporate office. And then another female associate, she got bumped up and she got transferred to another department, and she's now a manager up there. And we're kind of like, me and the guys that have been there for a long time, like some of the guys I've known for years, we're kind of like, what the fuck? Like we're asking for promotions, and they're giving it to the same people doing the same job. Like for some reason they're only promoting those people up, the people in that area, and the guys doing dispatch were all getting fucked. And one of the guys even told me, he's just like, I regret taking this job and doing this because I missed out on promotions because of it. And I kind of noticed too, I'm like, yeah, the fucking dispatch crew, like we're all getting like fucked and being like, you know, screw them, that keep them where they're at. And all these other associates are getting moved up into upper management positions now. And don't get me wrong, I don't take it personal, but you have to look at your situation and decide like what's best for me. So I have determined that they're promoting these girls up, and all the guys are stuck where they're at. And I've been, and it is bullshit because, you know, I've been asking for promotions for a long time. Like, hey, I'll tell my boss, like, I want to move up. And other associates, they're asking, they want to move up, and they just keep being told there's no positions. And then all of a sudden, these like 3 or 4 associates that have only been with the company for half a year get bumped up to like upper level management, and they're guys like me and some of the other guys who I work with. We've been with the company for like 3 years now, and we're putting in the work, we're staying long, we're staying the long hours, we're staying late, we're doing the hard work, and we're getting screwed. So, you know, you can't take it personal. You're always going to have bullshit like that in business. In any corporate office where there's like in any corporate job you work, where there's bureaucracy and a hierarchy, you're going to have bullshit like that. Yes, the managers are, I'll be honest, there is favoritism. They're bumping those girls up, and there's all the other people are screwed. And I've heard rumors that there's like stuff going on behind the scenes, like inappropriate stuff going on, where some of these female associates have moved up, and you know what? The girl who I said was only like middle management for like a month, and she got bumped up. I don't hold anything against her. When I see her at work, I'm courteous to her. I tell her, you know, congratulations. I congratulated her. I said good job. I'm friendly with her because I don't take it personal. Like it's not her fault that she got bumped up, but I do look at the situation. Like I can look at what's happening at work, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm in a dead end position. Like they're not going to bump me up. They would have done it a long time ago. If those 4 girls can come in and get bumped up in half a year, and I've been there for 3 years, like that's all I needed to know. This all happened recently. But normally I'm happy at work, I do my job, but again, they're promoting the same, like they're promoting the same girls in the same area. So on my side of the work, because I work in the same department as them, I'm on one side of the building and they're on the other side of the building on the computers. I have computers on my side, but we're doing with more physical, like making sure the dispatch happens. So we've noticed that it's the same girls doing the same jobs are getting pushed up, and everybody else is screwed. So again, I don't hold anything against any of these associates that got bumped up, but I have to look at my situation and come to a decision, and I've determined that I'm not going to move up in this company. It's useless to waste any more time there. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do. So I've been applying to a bunch of places, trying to decide. Excuse me. Sorry, I got a little bit of allergies. So I've been trying to decide what I want to decide to do, because again, I've been there for 3 years, and something weird is going on at work. Like recently, this recently happened. On top of all this, were like 4 of the associates that moved up rapidly. One of my managers got promoted. So I have 2 managers directly above me. One of them got promoted, and she moved to a different city. So she's gone. I'm probably never going to see her again. She was cool, you know. Don't get me wrong, I liked her, but so she was gone. So now it was just my other manager above me, and he's a really good manager. Like he always goes out of his way to make sure the employees are taken care of. Like if I send an employee to him with a problem, he always goes out of his way to help them out. So recently, like the other manager, she got promoted up and out of the facility. She's at another city. So they brought in a new manager to take her place, and this new manager just won't do anything to help anyone. Like if you go to them for help, they're just like, oh, you know, not gonna deal with it, or who's your manager? It's like, oh, this is my manager. Oh, well, they're gonna take care of it then. She'll just walk off. And so she won't help anybody with any problems, with stuff that they should be helping with. For example, like time clocks and scheduling issues, or issues that you would need to have your manager fix. They won't do it. They'll just blow you off and send you away, or tell you to go find someone else to do it. Where normally I would send them to my manager that's been there for a long time, the one who he always goes out of his way to help you. But recently he's now doing the same thing. Like they go to him for help, and they're like, hey, can you help me out with this? He's like, oh, go get the other manager to do it. And then they say, well, the other manager said for you to do it. He's like, oh, well, you know, if they're not going to do it, then that's just how it is. So he's just like mentally checked out at work. I don't know what happened, but something's wrong. Like something happened that I don't know about behind the scenes, where he has just like mentally checked out and does not care anymore. It's a shit show at work. Like, we have a manager that won't go out of their way to help anybody and keeps just, blowing people off when they go to them with an issue or a situation. And then the manager that's still there that normally would do everything to help people out, they're just checked out mentally. They won't help anybody. They're just, okay, whatever, that's how it is then. Nothing I can do about it. When it's like, and I'm like, bullshit, I've been working with this guy for like years. Like, he can totally fix this real easily. He just needs to send out an email and he can fix it. So, on top of that, there's something weird going on at work. And, what's it called? Yeah, so there's something weird going on at work. I have two managers that just, one doesn't give a shit and the other one has mentally checked out for some reason. And then, so let me summarize real quick. There are people that have hardly been with the company that are being promoted over people that have been with the company for a long time. The managers just don't give a shit. There are people at my work that should not be managers. Not to be frank, but they're idiots. They've risen up through the ranks, but they never should have been made managers. God, look at the screen shaking. And the other managers know what's going on. They're like, oh yeah, we know it's a shit show over in your department. And they're like, that's why we left. That's why we came over here to this department, because we know it's a shit show there. And it's blatant obvious. It's blatantly obvious what's happening. The upper managers don't give a shit. There are some middle managers that never should have been made into managers. There's favoritism, and some of the guys that got passed up for promotion are saying it's sexism too. Like, they're only promoting females. So there's just a lot of shit going on at work, and I've come to the determination that I need to either leave my department and go work at another department at the same company. I'm just going to do a transfer, or I'm going to leave the company completely and go do another job. I just haven't decided what I want to do yet. Again, I have some really good guys that work under me, and I like my job. I like working with them, but like, it's the upper management that is fucked up. And yeah, another example. I was talking with one of my crew guys, and he's just like, "Hey, are you on the network?" And I go, "No." And he goes, "What do you mean?" And I go, "Yeah, I haven't been set up. I can't get on the restricted. I can't get on the restricted network." And he goes, "What?" And he was surprised. I go, "Yeah, like me and any of the other middle management guys can get on the restricted network." He's like, "I can get on the restricted network." He's like, they set it up where I have a passcode and everything." And he goes, "I'm just a seasonal employee." And he goes, "How is it that you're a middle manager and you're not on the network?" And I go, "Dude," "there's some weird shit going on in our department right now." I'm like, that's all I'm gonna say. So, I don't know. Again, there's a lot of weird shit going on at work, and I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Again, I'm either gonna stay in the department, and I think that'd probably be my worst decision. Would be to stay where I'm at in my department. I could also go somewhere else, get another job, which that's what I've been looking into. I've been looking into applying to other places. Or then I have two other options, which I'm trying to consider. Is I have a real estate license, so I could practice real estate. The only thing, though, is that I don't have a network set up to do that. I would have to, like, let's say I did say, okay, you know what, I'm going to sell real estate now. I would be starting, like, at nothing. I would have to build up my clientele. I would have to build up my business. And it's going to suck for a while. Like, I'm going to have to, oh, sorry, you want me to lower my game volume? Okay, let me lower it a little bit. Okay, there you go. I lowered it about halfway. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to decide, so I can either stay in the company. Well, actually, okay, I have like 5 options. I can stay where I'm at and keep doing what I'm doing. That's going to be probably the worst decision I can make. I could transfer to another department, but I have spent years going up the department that I'm at, and I don't want to start off at scratch again, so I'm kind of screwed if that happens. Next is I could go get another job at another company, which I'm applying. I'm applying to different places to see if anybody will, message me back. And then also, I could go into real estate, because I went to real estate school right after college, and I got all my certifications. So I could do real estate. It's a very lucrative business, but you are self-employed. There's no guaranteed paychecks. Like if I don't sell a house, I'm not getting paid. And I would be starting it off at scratch with no clientele, no like network setup. So that's kind of weighs on my mind a little bit. I could do it though. And then lastly, I could open my own business because I have the money. I have enough money saved up that if I wanted to open my own business up, I could. I just don't know what I want to do. I could start my own business doing anything, but I'm not sure what I would even want to do. So we'll see. I'm trying to decide. So that's the situation I'm in. Don't get me wrong. It is what it is. And you know what? Other managers have told me, like, you know, Umbrella, you need to go and have them put you on the network so that you can get, you know, look at getting moved up further because you deserve it. You know, you deserve it to get a chance. Because I know that they're pushing the same. They pushed up the same like 3 or 4 people up the chain really fast. It's a load of shit. It's obvious. It's obvious. We even had to have a morning meeting because of it. One of the upper managers came and pulled all the middle managers aside and said, "Hey, you know, there is chances to move up here, but you have to pull your weight." And I'm just kind of like, I was like, "Is this because you pushed up an associate through?" I didn't say this out loud, but I thought to it. I was like, "This is because you pushed an associate rapidly up the fucking chain of command, and now everybody's pissed." Because everybody was pissed. All the middle managers that have been there for way longer, they were all talking about it. When I would be in the break room, even managers on different shifts were talking about it. I go into the break room in the afternoon shift, they're talking about it like, "Did you hear about that? Like, how long was she of this? And how fast did they promote her up?" And then the outside crew is like, "Yeah, they're talking about it." So it is blatant and obvious what's going on. And I'm not gonna fucking climb this hill and bear this cross. Like, this is not my fight. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to worry about it or deal with it. But I need to make a decision. I've come to the conclusion that I can't stay where I'm at anymore. There's no growth opportunities. I'm kind of stuck where I'm at. I think the reason why is because me and my guys, we do a really good job where we're at in our department. We're the yard crew. I'm the yard marshal and the yard dispatcher every day. I think the upper management knows that we do a really good job. We always get the job done. We don't have any issues. Like, we do our job every single day. And I think they want to keep us where we're at. But like, fuck that. I gotta make a living, man, you know? I gotta make money. These video games and anime are gonna buy themselves. So that's what's going on with me. Sorry I rant a little bit, but it's a lot of bullshit at work. It's just a lot of crap going on. And it's really demoralizing, you know, when just it's a shit show because the people above you are incompetent fucking idiots that shouldn't be in management positions. It's really frustrating. I go in there and I'm just like, they're fucking idiots, and I don't want to seem pompous or fucking entitled, but the other day I had a situation where the fucking upper manager didn't know how an Excel sheet worked, and we had to explain it to them, and I'm kind of like, what the fuck? Yeah, because we have to send our route and dispatch times after work every day. And so we sent them to the upper manager. And they called one of my guys over, and they go, "Hey, you didn't include all the information." And they're like, "Yes, I did." And they go, "No, you didn't. Look." And they go, "I'll pull it up." And they open up the Excel sheet. And they're like, "Look, it's blank here." And I swear to God, this guy, I love him so much. He's so fucking funny. He takes the mouse, he scrolls to the bottom of the Excel sheet to the scroll bar, and he scrolls it over to the right, and all the information's there. And he just turns and looks at her, and she has the look of like, "Oh shit," like I'm a fucking idiot on her face. And then, and clearly it was their mistake. Like, they didn't know how a fucking scroll bar worked, And then they double down and go, well, you know what? It's your first mistake, so I'm just gonna let it slide. And it's like, what? Our first mistake? You're the one who doesn't know how to fucking work a computer. So I've come to the conclusion that I'm overly educated and overly experienced to be working under fucking idiots. I came home the other day and I was just like, I work for a bunch of fucking morons. Like, here I am with a fucking 4-year degree, a degree in fucking, I have a fucking cultural, societal, and a linguistics degree. They're all under the same field. They're all under the same field of study. I don't have 3 separate degrees. They're all under the same degree plan. I did all of them. So I have a fucking linguistics degree. I have a real estate license. I have I took a ton of business classes when I was at university because I was working in a corporate environment. So I was like, might as well take management and marketing and all that to learn. And then I have 10 years of managerial experience, pretty much since I was 18 or 19. I've been a manager at different jobs. I was a manager at GameStop for 5 years. I'm a manager at my current job for 3 years. I was a manager at a retail store for like 2 or 3 years. So I have like 10 years of managerial experience. And I came to the conclusion, like last week, I came home from work and just a bunch of shit happened at work. And I thought to myself, I'm like, these people, like, I'm overqualified to work there. I'm overeducated too. Like, most of these managers don't have degrees. They just got into the job and worked their way up, and now they're in positions they shouldn't be. And I'm not the only person there. One of my guys I work with, he's a really cool dude. He plays Gundam Battle Operation. I've never played with him before, but he plays it. He has a fucking, like, lab degree where he can work as a lab technician and make a lot of fucking money. And he's at the same place. He's the same position and at the same job as me. And I'm kind of like, dude, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, you should be working in a lab doing doing tests and shit. And he does say he wants, and he's come to the conclusion that, like, yeah, that we're stuck in a dead end job. They're not going to promote us up from where we're at, so he's going to leave too. So it's just yeah. I've all the stuff I mentioned, and then on top of that, I've come to the conclusion that there's no growth in my department, and then also I've come to the conclusion that I'm smarter, more educated, and more experienced than the managers that are above me, and quite frankly, again, I'll say it, they're fucking idiots. Especially like 2 or 3 of them. They just make stupid fucking decisions, and I'm fed up with it. I'm just, and no malice either. I'm just like, I don't want to deal with it anymore. That's my thing. It's like, I'm tired of dealing with their mistakes, their bad fucking decisions. They don't know how to manage people. Like, and it's some hypocritical bullshit too. So we had a mistake happen with a route. And so the upper manager tells me, like, hey, Umbrella, I need you to get all the packages off of that route. Get them back from the driver, and we need to rescan all of them, and then get them reprocessed so they can get out to the customer. And I'm like, okay. So I asked, I'm like, hey, can I have like some help? Like, unloading this big truck is gonna take me forever by myself. And the manager goes, no, it's not. Like, it won't take you long. And she's like, it wouldn't take me long. And then the boss above her was like, well, why don't you go do it then? Oh, I love him. Great guy. He's the one who mentally checked out. He's like, well, why don't you go do it then? And then they went, okay, well, I will. So and here's the bullshit part. They told me I had to do it by myself. They got 5 people to help them do it. They got 5 people to help them unload that truck and then scan all the packages and reload them. And they wanted me to do it by myself. I'm kind of like, that would have taken me for fucking ever. Like, I have the critical thinking skills to go, okay, that's a lot of packages. By the time I unload them, scan them, reload them, it's going to take me forever. It's going to be a lot of work. Instead, I want to have 2 people unloading the truck, 2 people moving the cargo back inside, and then I want 2 people scanning them. And we're all going to be doing this at the same time. That's why I asked, can I get help? I'm going to need like 4 or 5 people. There would be 6 of us in total. And then they told me, no, do it by yourself. And then when they have to do it, they have like 6-7 people helping them. It's a load of shit. So I'm like, oh my god, it's really frustrating. But that's my day to day. I'm glad y'all don't have to experience this shit I'm dealing with. But I need to write all this down because like, with the way things are going, something's gonna happen at work. Like I can already tell, and I need to document all this to protect myself. Because something is gonna fucking happen. Like I already know it. But sorry for ranting so much. I know you're just here to watch Gundam, but it's just that's what I'm going. You know, I should open up my own like weeb store where I sell video games and anime and figures. I think that would be fun to do. Keep me from blowing my brains out. Let's see. Yeah, you deserve a better way. If you send me that douchebag manager, I send him artillery training. Yes, send him to artillery training. And not working for idiots. I'm not making fun of you or being sarcastic. I think you should run or own your own business and be your own boss. I think so too. I'm way too smart and overeducated not to. Yeah, I mean, again, after I graduated, I graduated high school with like not honors, but like I was a big slacker in high school. I was just kind of like not like not doze off in class, but I would just like draw in my notebook, and you know, I didn't really apply myself, and I graduated at like the second quarter of my class, which was pretty good. But I was in a bunch of the like upper programs and shit for like the college bound students. And I didn't really apply myself, and then and there was a bunch of people I knew, and I was in a program that was for college for high school students that were going to college for sure. We went on college field trips. We had special classes. We had preparatory college classes. It was really cool. But I never applied myself. I was smart enough in high school that I never studied. I didn't really take notes. If I just sat in class and paid attention, I'd get A's on the tests. Where all the other students around me were like failing and shit. Listening, taking notes. And that's how I've always been. I can go to class and just sit there and listen and take some notes, and I'll pass the class with like an A. So that's how I was in high school. I really didn't apply myself, but I graduated. I got accepted to a 4-year state university, like right off the bat. I got a scholarship from my grades. But again, I didn't apply myself, and there were people in those classes that did. They would go to like summer school and go to the advanced preparatory classes, and they had like really good. They were like up top tier of the class. And I run into them on the street, and they didn't do shit. Like one girl, I ran into her at the bookstore, and I was like, hey, and we were in that same program. I was like, hey, like, how have you been? Good. And she's like, well, where are you going to? I'm like, oh, I'm going to the state university. And she's like, oh, okay. And then I asked her, where are you going to school? And she's like, oh, I dropped out. And I was like, oh, I'm like, well, that's unfortunate. One guy I knew, he was like really smart. He was in all the AP classes. He was in advanced chemistry and all that shit. I ran into him, and he's working in a fucking parking lot, parking cars. I went to an anime convention, and there was a parking lot next to the convention center, and it was valet parking, but it wasn't extra charged. It was just when you would go to park your car, they would do valet parking for free. You would go into the lot, you'd give them, you'd pay, they'd give you the keys, and they would either park it for you, or you could park it yourself. And the guy sitting in the little booth at the front, he's the guy I was in that program with in high school. And he's working in a fucking parking lot. And I was like, hey, like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm doing this. And I was like, oh, yeah. And you know what? I assumed he was doing that on the side. When I was going to university, I worked at GameStop. I was a manager at GameStop, but I also went to school. So I was like, hey, where are you going to school? He's like, he's like, I'm not. He's like, what did he say? He was like, this is all I'm working here now. And apparently he got a girl pregnant, and they have a kid now, and he has to take care of them, so he works in a parking lot. I'm like, that is so fucking sad. thank God and don't get me wrong, like, and I ran into another guy, same situation, flipping burgers at this burger place down the street, and it's kind of like, dude, you were like really smart. He had two guys I know had full fucking rides through sports. They had sports scholarships. They had full fucking rides to like these upper state universities, and they both got girls. They got their girlfriends pregnant. And one of them is flipping burgers, and the other one had to join the Navy. And a third guy, that happened to that too. The same. He was in that program with me. He joined the Army. And it's kind of like all of these people had a better chance and were more. I hate the term privilege because it's such a liberal fucking crybaby. Like, boo-hoo, blame everybody but me. But they were at the top of the class. They were extremely intelligent. For years, they'd been going to like summer school and AP classes and taking college preparatory classes. They had rides to colleges with scholarships. I didn't have any of that. I just got accepted to a state university and I got one scholarship. And they're all working at dead-end jobs and fuck their lives up. And I took out loans. I only got one scholarship. It only covered me for half a semester. I took out loans. I rode the bus across the city every fucking day to come home. I ride the bus and then I would walk the rest of the way with my fucking bag and computer and my laptop and my books. And so don't let anyone tell you that, like, they're better off than you are. That's a load of shit. You determine your own destiny. You determine if you succeed in life or not. Your determination and your perseverance will lead you to do greater things. Like I said, all of those people were better off than me school-wise and getting into college-wise, and yet none of them have degrees. They're all working fucking shit jobs with kids and families, and here I am, which again, I wasn't as better off as they are, and I have a degree. I don't really have to worry about any money problems other than my bills because I was determined and I finished my degree plan and I worked. You know what I mean? Like, I have money now. I can spend money on whatever I want. Video games, anime, whatever you want to name it. So that was my college experience. So that was my high school experience. A bunch of people way smarter than me fucked their lives up. I was the one who went to college, got my degree. I worked at a retail store right out of high school. I got a job while I was going to university. I was a manager there. And then I got picked up at the university. I got a job on campus working in the information center, and I did that for a year. Then from there I went to GameStop, and I was a manager there for 5 years. Then I had already graduated. Then from there I went and I worked at a From there, I went and I worked at a private company. It was just a couple stores, but I was the distro. I would do the inbound packages. I would do all the inventory coming in. I did that for a while, for like a year or two, I think. And then from there, I went to real estate school, and then I've had my job where I'm at right now for like 3 years, and I'm a manager. So it's kind of like, even though there were people that were better off than me, they made bad life choices, and now they're paying the price for it, I guess. Like, you know what? I'm super fortunate that I'm in my early 30s now, and I finished my degree, and I don't have to worry about, you know, not that there's anything wrong with having a family. It's just that, like, I can do whatever I want right now because I don't have a wife and kids. Like, I have freedom. I can go, if I want to go, like, do something. If I want to, for example, if I want to make a career change right now, if I'm like, you know what, fuck this job, I want to go do something else, I can do that. But unlike these other people that have families to support, they're stuck. They got to keep working no matter what. And if they can't move up, then they can't move up. So that was my rant. Oh, well. So that's my rant right there. Let me see. I'm thinking about bumping up the speed on this Gundam. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It'll be done in 30 seconds. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to the army after I finish my school, and I hope I can advance through the ranks since I plan on staying in the army. Oh, so you're gonna go career? You're gonna make the army your career? Well, good job, man. Listen, just giving you a heads up. I don't know how your army is compared to the U.S. Army. The U.S. Army is a fucking mess. It's the same bullshit. A lot of bureaucracy, a lot of hierarchy. You have commanders above you and sergeants above you that don't know what the fuck they're doing. I have a bunch of friends that are in the army, and they just come back with like fucking awful stories. There's some people at work that were in the army, and they left the army to come work where we're currently at, and it's a fucking mess. So good luck with that, man. That just proves what I said now. You don't have condoms in the USA, damn. No, we have condoms. It's just there are people that are fucking stupid and don't use them. Let's see. It's nice having a family, but only if you can support it. If you plan it, yes, that's very true. It's good to have a family if you plan it and you can support it. Because otherwise, you're gonna be paying child support for the rest of your life. Our army treats veterans nice and pretty good. Here in the States, the veterans get treated really nice, but it's by the public. Like the veteran affair, which like takes care of the veterans after they get out of military duty. I hear it's a fucking mess to get through. That's why our current president, like one of his things when he was running was he was going to fix that, which from what I've heard he has. From what I can hear, yeah, same. Yeah, so you know what? That's probably the most. If I give any advice, like at all, it is that your own determination and perseverance to advance yourself in whatever you want to do will determine whether you're successful or not. Because again, I said there were a bunch of people in those college preparatory classes that were way smarter than me. None of them graduated college or university. And then here I am, Mr. fucking underachiever, just going to class taking notes, passing and getting my degree, riding the bus, It's like, I did it. I did the hard fucking work. I went in. And don't get me wrong, having a degree doesn't mean you're intelligent, because, man, I was in class with some stupid motherfuckers one time. Me and Sev, we went to university together. I registered for a class late because I had to go talk to my counselor. It was a year before I graduated. And we're like, we probably need to go talk to our counselor and find out what we need to do, before we graduate. So we go and we set up an appointment, and the receptionist is like, there's not an opening for a year. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, there's only one counselor for the entire department, and they're booked up until next year. And we're like, well, fuck. And I'm like, okay, well, we'll take it. But it's like, well, we're going to be graduating by then. So we went, fuck it. So our last semester, me and Sev go see the counselor. And the guy tells me, like, oh, you actually don't need to be taking, like, 3 of the classes you are. But you do need to take this one. So I'm like, you don't need any of these, but you do need one more elective and then this class. I was like, okay. So I dropped out of those classes, and then I went in, and then I needed to get into an upper level elective class, like a 4,000 level class. So I go and I register for the class like 3 weeks late, and I had to get the professor to sign a paper allowing me to enter. And I get into the class late. I don't have the book. I've missed 3 weeks of class, and the first test is like in 2 weeks. And just from me going to class and just listening to the lecture, I got an 89 on the first test. Half the class failed the first test. And the professor when we were doing the review of the test, he went up he was up in front of the class. He's like, what happened? Like, why did 50% of the class fail? And people were giving excuses, like they didn't understand this question and this question. So then after class, everybody left, and I went up to the professor, and I was like, listen, sir, I said, I registered for your class late. I missed 3 weeks of class. I didn't have the book. I had to order it, and it didn't come in until after the first test. So I told him that. I said, I registered for your class late. I didn't have the book. And just me listening to your lectures, I got an A in the class. I got an A on the test pretty much. I had like an 89, which a 90 is an A. So I said, these people just didn't study or weren't paying attention. And I remember after like the second or third test, Sev and I were standing outside the classroom and talking to a bunch of the other classmates. And they were complaining how hard the class was and how they're just not understanding the coursework, which was super fucking easy. And they're like, "What about you guys?" And I was and not to be a dick, but I was like, "Oh man." I was like, "This class is baby shit. Like, this class is so fucking easy." I'm like, I'm not even trying that. I'm not even studying or like trying that hard, and I have an A in the class. And they all kind of had this like dumbfounded look on their face. And Sev as well was like, "Yeah." And I go, "Are you kidding me?" And I was like, "In my other class, I have fucking reports due. I have chapter reviews due every single day we meet in class, and I have ethnographic film reports due every Friday." And then he goes, and then we have term papers due as well. And I'm like, I'm writing a fucking paper. I'm writing 2 or 3 papers a week. I'm like, this is fucking easy. And there was just people in that class that would just did not get the fucking course material. And it wasn't a hard class. It was a fucking upper level like sociology and politics class. It was basic information. And they just could not fucking get it. So I was just like, man, these people are fucking idiots. What do I know? What do I fucking know? So again, just because you have a college degree doesn't mean you're smart. Because again, I've gone to school with some fucking idiots. Like, these dumb motherfuckers should not. Like, just because you can do the coursework doesn't determine that you are intelligent. Yeah, because me and Sev used to talk with this one dude. He was a cool guy. We were talking with him, we had class with him, and we got to know him a while, but then we moved on to our next semester of classes, and we didn't have any classes with him, but we ran into him on campus. And we're like, "Hey man, how you doing?" He's like, "I'm doing okay." And he was ex-military, and he was going to school with his GI Bill that you get for your service. They give you money to go to school. He's like, "Oh, I'm doing good." He goes, "But like, I don't know how I'm gonna pay for my classes next, from now on." And we're like, "Oh, really?" We're like, "What happened? Like, you didn't you have your GI Bill from being in the Army?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "But I got caught drinking and driving. I got pulled over and I was drunk, and they took away my license." And he goes, "And I lost my GI Bill." So he goes, "So not only do I not have a car to get to work or school anymore, because they took my driver's license," he goes, "also, like, I don't know how I'm going to pay for my classes from now on." And we were like, "Oh man, that sucks. Like, sorry to hear that, man." But then after he left, Sev and I were like, "God, what a fucking idiot." It's just like you're getting a free ride to get your degree, and you fucked it up, and now you lost your GI Bill. The government, the Army's not going to pay for your school anymore, and you lost your license, and now you can't drive. It's just like what a fucking idiot. So there you go, right there, man. People like using excuses, yeah. Here, give me a second. I'll read the comments. I'll read the things in a minute. I'm busy shooting. Boom. Damn it! I overshot him. Oh, back up. Oh shit! I'm fucked. Average pay is 35k. My job will give me 100k. Dang, dude, that's a good paycheck. I think I won't be happy there. Yeah, you gotta... Aw, damn it. Like, you gotta go where you're gonna be happy. Let's see. I'm average at learning and school stuff, but my classes try everything in their power to avoid tests and shit. I know I already asked, but can you lower your game volume? Okay, sorry, yeah, I'll lower it some more. Okay, there we go. I lowered it down to like 40. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Okay, I hope that sounds better. I can't hear you when you're in combat. Okay, yeah, I turned it down and I turned up my mic volume. Let me know how that sounds. Let me know how that sounds, Bulls. I can hear him clearly. It's because he's just a silly boy. He's just a silly boy, man. Got him. Got him. Alright, let's move over here. Yeah, but Seb suggested that I open up my own weeb store. Like where I sell anime, video games, figures, manga, stuff like that. Which I guess I could do, but I'm not sure how like lucrative that would be. Like I'm not sure how much money I would make doing that, because like owning a business, you got to put a lot of fucking money into it. And it's kind of like, how successful would I be doing that? I'm a little hesitant to do it, but it's all good. It's all good. Why, you still can't hear me? I mean, I should be coming through clearly. I have, like, the mic audio, like, twice the volume of the game audio. Get up the fucking hill, Gun Tank! Oh my god. Gun Tank, don't fuck me. Damn it, I missed. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Nice. Yeah, we're not gonna win. I can hear you now. Okay. Got him. But I'm going to die now. Ah, he escaped. Oh, good job, Pale Rider. Oh, well. That's how it goes. Abagi, abagoo, stick one in my poo-poo. Abagi, 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 abagoo. We lost, boys. Hot diggity damn. We done did lost. My body keeps telling me yeah. How long are you gonna stay on, LOL? Because I know you want to go watch anime. Let's see what's in the shop right now. Zuda level 4? That's the only one I'm missing, huh? Okay. What about DP? Well, maybe you should bring something with legs and not just Wally looking thing. A Wally looking thing. I love Wally. He's my friend. I love him so. Okay, I think I'm gonna buy the Gundam Thunderbolt next, and then I'm gonna buy the Gun Cannon Mark II. I mean, excuse me, the Gun Cannon Mass Production Type Level 2. I think that's my next chain of action, yeah, so I'll probably buy him tomorrow. Because I'm at 52 and I need 65. What about the lottery? I need 18 coins, and I think I got 7 today? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 coins. Okay, we're almost there. I need 4 more to get the Pale Rider, so maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the day after, we can get it. It's 11:04 p.m., so 2 more hours. Okay. My anime starts around 1 a.m. Do you watch it on TV or do you watch it on your computer? Okay, because I think I'm done with Gundam Battle Operation. I'm not sure what I should play next. Let me see. On your PC? Okay. Let me see. What can I play? Oh, my thing's about to die. Guess I could do some World of Warships? I don't know. But I could stream something out, but I have my life very planned out. Well, good for you, because, like, I didn't know what I wanted to do when I graduated, like, high school and even college. See, I'm 30, and I still don't know what I want to fucking do right now with my life. Like I said, I'm either... Well, you know what? I applied for a job with the city doing, like, training, and that's kind of what I do at my work as well. When I'm not the yard marshal or the dispatcher, I'm doing a safety school, and I'm training all the new hires and all that. And there was a position open working for the city doing the same thing, so I applied for it, and I'm waiting to see if they're gonna message me back. If not, I don't know. Again, I can go into real estate. I can open my own shop, which I never really thought about it until Sev told me. He's just like, dude, like, you should open up your own, like, store. I was like, really? He goes, yeah. He goes, you'd be really successful. It'd be cool, you know. You could sell video games, anime, manga, figures, stuff like that. We could, like, you could show like anime movies and sell food and shit. And I was just like, yeah, that would be kind of cool. But that's very nickel and diming, you know. Like, you're making money off small items. You're like, oh, I sell like a figure here. I sell a anime there. I sell like some food items. Like, I don't know. It just seems very nickel and diming, and it's kind of like I need to make sure I want to get into that, because I'm getting to that point in my life where I need to, like, get into a career field and stay there for the rest of my life. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up poor and old and dead. I'm glad I watched the Avenger Endgame Blu-ray DVD. Yeah, I bet it was good. This is the next suit I hope we get, but man, I've been really unlucky with the lottery rolls. Like, for some reason, I can't get any of the suits I want to drop. So that's why I'm hoping once the US version of this game comes out, I can get lucky, and if I don't get lucky, I can just spend money getting the suits I desire. Because that's a cool mobile suit. I like the chain guns on its shoulders. At least I think they're chain guns. Yeah, there they are. Look at those fucking things. Shred a motherfucker. Very nice. All right. All right. I think we're gonna end the stream. I'm gonna switch over to World of Warships, and then we'll do some of that. So let's save real quick. We're gonna save. Yeah, and then I hurt my wrist at work last week, and it still hurts. I think I might. It's either inflammation or I need to go to a doctor. I don't know. Stop running in circles. I'm done. I swear. I'm done running in circles, sweet child. Let's log out. Okay. Oh, actually, I need to go do yard work. Fuck. I'll do yard work in an hour. How about that? Okay. Oh, no. Don't start. Fuck. Ooh, no. He's stuck in the loop. No? No what? No what, LOL? Oh, you are ending the stream? No, I'm just going to switch over to a different game. I mean, I'm ending Gundam. I'm just not ending the stream. How about let's go play some, let's go play some, well, I accidentally logged back in again. My bad. Sorry. Just changing. Yes, I'm just going to change it to World of Warships, I guess. We'll do some World of Warships right now. I mean, unless there's something you want to see me play, that doesn't require me getting up out of my chair. I got a clan invitation. Okay, let's just fucking end this shit. There we go. Also, I'm gonna switch controllers real quick. Okay. The War Machine. The War Machine! What is this? Iron Man running through the jungle from the... I'm not gonna finish that song. Thank you very much. All I need to do is get demonetized, which I've never monetized myself anyway, so I get triggered just by hearing World of Warships. Okay, well then what? I already did Cryptarch. I already did Battle Operations 2. I mean, what should I play then? Dreadnought? Border Breaker? World of Tanks Mercenaries? Good as game, but I sucked. Okay. You know, let's just do a little bit of World of Warships. Well, just a little bit. Just enough to taste wet my whistle. Ugh.